How's it going, ladies and bruises up? I'm Sixkilla and welcome back to Meteor World Actor, Badge and Dagger. Let's just carry on from where we left off, shall we? It's been a few days. I took a couple of days off to record, like, random one-offs and that sort of stuff. So, I'm a little in the dark again. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Too soon the unavoidable moment comes. That's right, we got joined together with Fuyumi. I knew it would come back to me. Fuyumi is visibly skittish. You didn't, you can hold it, right? Be silent. Reminding me of it only makes it worse. You can't hold it in forever, though. Maybe another minute, maybe another hour. Look, it doesn't bother me. Let's hit the bathroom. Categorically, absolutely not. What are you gonna do then? Just piss here? Ah, the sofa is real leather. I'd certainly prefer you didn't. Hey, leather doesn't soak it up, right? That's your biggest concern here? I'm kidding. Didn't sound like it. I think I might see a workable approach to this. What sort, specifically? Not a perfect sort, but yes. Give me one moment. Strikos, pulling in closer to us, starts scoping out the length of the messed up arm. Now, measuring from the door, should we give this a try? What are we trying? Clarice, could you give me a hand? Yes, if there's something I can do. Hold up, what's she doing? I'm in or near the bathroom, now, blindfolded. First we disable the sense of sight. Next comes hearing. Something covers my ears. Headphones? Now, let's test the distance. Ow, ow, ow! My arm stretches to the limit. Hang in there, Ruka. I must be halfway through the bathroom door. That's a stretch, but I can seat myself. Then I'm afraid this will have to do. Ready, Ruka? I'll start the music playing. The what? Suddenly the headphones start blaring in my ears. That's too loud! I can't hear a damn thing. My arm hurts. My ears hurt too. But Clara seems to have had me pinned down, so I couldn't get free if I tried. Darn, what did I do to deserve this? Tried to save her life. And you're a weirdo. You're a lifesaver. Oh no, I hardly helped. How about some thanks for the guy who just got put through hell? You've earned your place there several times over. Jeez. We can't do that every time though, can we? You won't be able to remove your clothing either. I'm well aware. I don't think you'll be able to wear that top again. If necessary, I'm prepared to sacrifice it. You prepared to get in a bath with me too? Not while I still breathe. Nor later. I think the principle we just applied will work. If they had any principles, they'd never have done that. I'd give an arm and a leg to close this case. I've never agreed with you more. The thought of spending a night in this state is terrifying. Being terrified doesn't get us more clothes. I wish Tamaka would come through with something. But I don't get the feeling this will be easy. Anything promising from your friends at the agency? They're working on it. Only the best and brightest. It's after 5 PM already. It's getting to be time to face the evening. Can we stay here? That might be difficult. I do run this business after all. I have things to attend to. And you don't want us fishing through your things while you're gone, huh? Haha, Ruka, you kidder. You know perfectly well I've got nothing to hide. Nothing to... Your filing cabinets have got to be packed with. Or did you not need my help anymore? Thanks a million, Strikos. You're a lifesaver. You're so very welcome. You two do get along well, I think? Yeah, if we can use this space, can't use this space, then I'm fine with your place. What do you say? When hell freezes over, I could give it a shot. Allowing a strange man into my house would be bad enough. Why should I let you in? You're a million times worse. Why? I don't know, maybe because we're stuck together? Detective Clarice. Sorry, but no way. Categorically? You won't even hear me out? I wish I could tell where that was going. Letting Ruka into my place would be like letting in a cockroach. I understand precisely what you mean, but he'd never leave, and probably start laying eggs. Very literally a cockroach indeed. For the record, no I'm not. How about a hotel in that case? Now we're finally talking. Take this seriously. What, if your place is out, then that's our best bet. By some standards, arguably, but I'm not saying we need one big heart-shaped bed. She looks at me like I killed her parents or something. And for what? I said that... What I said that we didn't... What we didn't need. Ruka thinks a sense of delicacy is some fancy silverware. Taking him seriously is a good way to waste your breath. You do know him well, don't you? You've mastered the art of surviving Ruka. Strikos gives her a literal round of applause. I'd rather master the art of avoiding him. Once my arm's back to normal, I do not intend to interact with him again. Yeah, good to know. I don't plan on letting my good nature fool me into helping you again either. Your good nature? If I hadn't stuck my neck out for you, you'd be dead in the back of that alley right now. I've had it with your sense of humour. I was perfectly capable of resolving that alone. By getting shot or what? I wish you had been. Come on, you two, let's get along. You probably should, yes. You might be partners for life now. I might be saddled with this garbage, you mean? Fuyumi somehow managed to stare Strikos down. Right. What a wonderful point. We do seem to have face shots of the perps to get us started, so I'll assign some fresh staff to the search. Please kindly refrain. Excuse me? Shut up and let him help. He may not be a cop, but he's pretty useful. The people we're pursuing are criminals. You may be a former detective, but now you're a civilian. You have no authority to participate in our investigation. Can you seriously not chill out for 1 second? Not if it means exposing a civilian to danger. You're right that I lack the authority to make arrests. There does exist something like a citizen's arrest, but it wouldn't be applicable in a case like this. Correct, citizens' arrests are limited to crimes in progress. That said, I'm free to chase criminals as I please. Locating them doesn't violate any laws. But the arrest is your job, Mr. and Mrs. Detective. I'm simply a concerned citizen providing information. It's all perfectly above board. Also, you happen to have kept this case a secret from Mikuta. Is that meant to be some kind of threat? Not at all. I'm hardly going to make a fuss about it. I just want to remind you that we're in similar situations. Answer me one question. What could it be? What do you stand to gain by lending us a hand here? The level of involvement you were talking about would cost a considerable amount to execute, correct? Yes, it will. To be honest, just my own time today has cost the company several thousands in personnel expenses already. Hold up, how much are you overpaying yourself? I'm not at liberty to say. Sounds like the prick's pay is off in a different dimension. One that has several more digits in it. The 4th dimension. Numbers like this can only exist in the 4th dimension. They transcend space-time. Dang, I'm so jealous. Then why? My dear friend is in trouble. Isn't it natural to extend my support? I'm stone broke, give me money. Don't you laugh at me, your dear friend's in trouble. Shall I introduce you to a consumer finance company? Help you find somewhere to borrow from? I feel like finding a place that'll still lend to me. I never want to see your credit score. It'll all work out. There's a face that'd inspire an idiot. How's it all going to work out exactly? I know some consumer finances who would be more than happy to lend to someone like you. Really? They simply require 1 or 2 of your organs as collateral. You could walk out of there with fistfuls of cash. Which organs are we talking? You better not be thinking of doing that, Ruka. You default and never see your organs again. I guess I might miss them. Have you ever noticed that your dear friend is an idiot? Idiots are great fun to be around. I like him. Not even going to put in a good word for me, huh? I mean, he said he likes you. Why ever would I do a thing like that? Regardless, you should prepare yourselves for a long haul. Very well. I suppose I cannot be selfish forever. So, Detective Claris, I do have a request for you. I'm not putting you up. Not that. Would you accompany us to our hotel? Huh? However this goes, to face it alone would be... I'm right here with you. That's precisely the problem. Having a helper along could be a necessity. I don't know what Ruka might do left alone with you. I'm not a wild animal, man. Supposing you're alone in bed with Fuyumi, though. I might start humping your leg. There's a click. Fuyumi jabbed me between the eyes with her handgun. One bullet right here and... Whoa, cut that out, I was kidding. Okay, you do make a good point. Then... I'm sorry, still no. What? Why would you help? Well, it's outside of working hours, isn't it? I'm already violating regulations to help you. Doing free overtime on top of that would be... Why is this the one place you seem to be serious about? The one thing you seem to be serious about? She picked a weird hill to die on and likes it up there. I'll be going home when my shift ends. Then I'll pay you for time. That's not so much legal. Cops aren't allowed to do part-time work. I wouldn't be paying for her for her time. Fuyumi might have some talent for creative reframing. Simply offering a gift of appreciation to a friend for her help. Second shadiest arrangement I've heard of this week. What'd you say? How appreciative exactly? Per day, let's say 50. Claris' eyes scream disappointment. 100. Claris looks regretful that there can't be a deal. 200 bucks. You got it, girl. I'd be happy to help. Girl? I'm helping you because we're buddies. Right, honey? Well, yes, that's correct. My 200 buck buddy. Congrats for you, me. You're friends with the MPA's dirtiest elf. Sly, man. Jeez. I thought Claris was nicer than that. The time comes for us to leave Strikos' office. We're on our way to the hotel he arranged. But it's too early to breathe any sighs of relief. And it's only a little bit after 8 PM, and the city's still wide awake, looking lively even. With a towel around the arm and Claris between us, we're not drawing too much attention, but can't you walk a little further away? The towel's doing enough work as it is. Yes, but you're too close to me. Shut it. Don't you ever get tired of giving me sass? If you ever shaped up, I wouldn't feel the need to. Sadly, that's never gonna happen. Fixing Ruka would be the work of several lifetimes. How do you want me to be then, huh? Huh? What do I have to do to count as fixed? Where to begin? Allow me to make a start. Firstly, you ought to correct your unseemly attitude. Officers of the law should be polite to those they serve, and no working adult should have your lateness record. Secondly, you ought to address your personal hygiene and state of dress. These are the things that you can correct immediately. They sound insurmountable to me already. That is not surprising. And that is why you are more hated than anyone I know. You didn't pull any punches, huh, girlfriend? You couldn't fix even one of the issues I raised. Hold up. Who says I can't fix that stuff? Every particle of common sense in the universe? What are you going to give me if I shape up then? Oh, let's see. Anything within my power, I suppose. How about all your assets? Why not? No pause before she answers. Only a dyed-in-the-wool villain would even ask, though. I'll take that bet. You aren't going to win it, Ruka. Were you to resolve as many as half the problems listed, I would be absolutely flabbergasted. Fine, fine. It's high time I show you what I'm made of. I'm a new man, just you wait and see. Is this really the moment to re-examine your life choices? Why the heck not? I've been getting pooped on all day, haven't I? I'll be Detective Tryhard if it means some dang respect. It will not last 5 minutes. Good guess, girlfriend. I don't believe I can get used to being called that. You can talk like that to me too. I appreciate the sentiment. Even genuine friends sometimes feel more comfortable referring to each other in less casual terms. Sorry to break up the love fest, but isn't this the place? Lost in conversation, we reached the hotel. Ah, so here we are. Don't worry, a little head, sweetheart. Lie back and I'll take care of everything. Bzz, you fail at being a gentleman. In fact, I think that's a new low. Christ. Come on, I was just kidding around. Trying to cool off my stressed out friend's nerves. Getting back to the classics of sexual harassment. I can't even consider vouching for you here. Sorry. It's hard going cold turkey on being a jerk. I don't like that look. You're trying to take being nice more seriously, aren't you? It won't work. She reads my steely resolve off my face. It still doesn't develop any faith in me. Fine, fine, fine. Watch me and weep. I'm sure she will weep. After a long day, we finally have a hotel room. I'm beat. I'm ready to just crash. What did I say about your sense of humour? In what world would anyone go to sleep right now? In my world. I wish I'd not asked. You're gonna need clothes, right? Yes, can I rely on your assistance? You know what, girl? We're friends, right? I just need money for the clothes and a little on the side. You drove a hard bargain. I wasn't aware that friends require anything on the side. Real friends don't. Tee-hee. In that case, please take my phone with you. You can use it for simple transactions. The additional amount on the side I'll pay in bulk later. Roger. Claris, it's ready to take on the world. Casual clothes are fine, right? Yes, I'll leave the selection to you. I'll nip out and go find some. It's already late, so the shops will be starting to close. Oh, and grab us something to eat too. I haven't had anything all day, my stomach's growling. Indeed, I might also be developing an appetite. Grab me a beer while you're at it. No alcohol for you. I'll get you some takeout dinners. Oh, on Fuyumi's time. Got that. Please pay for your own meal. I'm stone broke. You want me so hungry I can't walk around? Good luck carrying me. Then I suppose I can cover you. That should be all, Claris. You got it. Whew. I've been running around all day, I'm shot. Hold it together a little longer. We still have things to do today. Can't even lie down on my own, can I? I'm in the same position. Let me lean on the wall at least. Alright. I hop up on the bed and collapse back against the wall. That's at least somewhat more comfortable. It's weird, we might as well be holding hands, but I don't feel as if we're touching at all. Fuyumi's left arm is stuck halfway into mine, and yet it feels more like it's been mine all along. If Margisi's power had been fully successful, I wonder what would have become of us. We'd probably be one person right now. It's revolting even to imagine. I wonder if that person would be self-aware. I wonder which of us it'd be. Or if it'd be a mixed-up cocktail of our brains. Revolting is the word for it, yeah. Not to mention that that's the optimistic hypothesis. We might just have wound up dead instead. I mean, he did suggest that they would be dead, yeah. When he did the attack. Let's try to think of ourselves as lucky, as it was just our arms. I shudder to think of this as lucky. Fuyumi only whispers it. She's still taking this hard. I mean, yeah, I would too. Guess I dozed off. Waking up, I checked the clock. Hasn't been half an hour since Clara stepped out. I thought it was too quiet. Fuyumi is asleep. That checks out. She's on high alert all day. I'm always too chilled out by a healthy margin, but Fuyumi could afford to cool it a little. I look at my phone to find a missed call. Ikuta, huh? I figured this was coming sooner or later. This counts as sooner. It's a good thing Fuyumi is still off in dreamland. I hit the call back button with my good left arm. What do you want? Where are you now, and what are you doing? Having a good time with a beautiful lady. Butt out. I know the situation you're in. I told you, remember? I'll take the blame on this. And if anything happens to my subordinate, you understand that I'll have to fire you on the spot. Fine, butthole. Before it comes to that then, you better put your life on the line to protect you. We're beginning to piece together intel on our side as well. Make it quick. I cut the call, no need to drag it out. She's like a kid, causing trouble for her parents. Knocking herself out, trying to solve things on her own. Let's let her try then, until things get too dangerous. After about an hour, Claris returns. I'm back. When she comes in, the room fills with a delicious smell. I brought takeout, rice and dumplings. Nice eye, you picked a good place. This shop makes wonderful lunchboxes, don't they? I wish they'd saved the dried orange slice though. That's gotta be too sweet. Don't knock it till you tried it. I got one for you too, girlfriend. Appreciated. The two of us start to share a late dinner. By the way, I did manage to get some clothes, but how are you planning to, put them on? With our arms like they are, we can't get clothes off the normal way. Fuyumi covers her face with her right palm as the realization strikes her. I suppose I can only change what's absolutely necessary. Like your underwear? You're losing points again. It just slipped out. Aside from the clothes and the food, do you have the other things that I requested from you? Wasn't that all we asked for? The note you left for me on your phone. I've got what you wanted. Claris pulls out another bag. What's that? It's my bag, evidently. It contains an item I expect I may need. Spit it out. You see this? Fuyumi pulls something out of the bag. I see it. What is it? A stun gun. What are you planning on doing with it? Were you to attempt anything truly barbaric, I would show no mercy. I see. So it's insurance, huh? Yes. Now you know I have it, so don't try anything. Hey, can I check one thing with you real quick? What is it? You know how we're stuck together at the elbow here? If you pump me full of high voltage current, what do you figure that'll do to you? That might go badly. I'll give it a try. Seriously? I need to know whether I can rely on it. She jams the muzzle right up against my neck. Hey, cut that out! Why my neck? Your arm is, as you say, too close to me to risk. This will provide the greatest effect in the shortest interval. That's not too convincing from where I'm sitting. Shut up and get zapped like a man. Without even a hint of agreement from me, she turns it on. Yeah, it hurt her too. I think this is starting to get dangerous. You should get your hand off the switch for this. You probably can't. Is your finger too numb to get it off the trigger? No, hang in there, you two. Keep it together. Are you awake, Ruka? My whole life flashed before my eyes. The stun gun is off the table. Damn right, it nearly killed me. It was self-defense. You can't hold me responsible. You didn't do anything. How is that ever self-defense? The current got to her through you, so you did attack her in a way. In what world is this somehow my fault? Look, for now, let me eat. Yes, some food does seem in order. The stun gun just ate up a good chunk of time. Bits of me are still tingling as I tuck in. I can stay up to keep an eye on Ruka for you, but in the morning I need to go into the station. I know. And tomorrow we'll have to locate Marghezi. Tomorrow, huh? Would you mind if I borrow the shower? Go ahead. Want me to come with? Their disgusted eyes tell me that I've slipped up again. Is an example of something I wouldn't say. Fuyumi, girlfriend, keep him where he is, okay? He won't move an inch. Claris disappears into the bathroom. Don't trust me even 1 inch, huh? I trust you as much as a promise with a criminal. So not a whole hell of a lot, I despair. You said you were going to catch Marghezi tomorrow. Yeah, what of it? Don't get me wrong, I hope we do. But you ought to relax. Relax? How can I relax in this condition? Are you even interested in solving this case? I am, but I'm not sure where you're finding the energy. We're gonna have a hard time putting in any kind of legwork. But we must, so we will. You're way more reckless than I thought. Take you for more of the cool-headed type. I simply want to see this case solved. So you can get away from me. Naturally. But you shouldn't have charged into this thing alone to begin with. Especially when you aren't used to working that way. I'm well aware of that. And chill out and think before you move. Stop it. Since when are you in a position to lecture? Recklessness and insubordination are your bread and butter. You got me there. The only reason you've been allowed to keep your badge is that Superintendent Ikuta is worried about you. If it were not for your long relationship with him, you'd not be allowed to remain at the 13th. Maybe. Maybe not. You aren't even aware of it? Ikuta is, for better or worse, a cold calculator. His feelings don't enter the equation either way. If he hasn't cut me off yet, it's because he's afraid of what I'd be if I weren't a detective. Which is, of course, a criminal. In other words, an enemy of the police. He covers me so that doesn't happen. That's how I read it anyway. It isn't like I think I'm invincible here. If I turned on a monster of an organization like the NPA, I'd be dead or in handcuffs before you could say whoops. But I could take a few dozen of their officers with me. So why take the risk? It's more logical to keep me close. And in most circumstances, that'd be the whole truth. He's too soft sometimes. What was that? Nothing. I do know that Ikuta is worried about Fuyumi, one of his comrades from the 1st Division. He won't cover for me or try to keep me close if I screw up or let her die. Can't screw me over or we're fused together. Maybe in a way, that's the silver lining. What? Stop looking at me. I was wondering if you mind if I smoke. Do not. I would mind. This is also a no smoking room. That's going to be the worst part of all this. I feel much better. It's my turn next. How are you going to shower when you can't get your shirt off? It's not like you'll let me in with you either, right? Well deduced. Detective Claris? On it. Claris blindfolds me up. Wait, you're just going to go in like that? It is a loss, but I'll cut the clothes off. That's one way to do it. How will you put new clothes on, though? She must own more than one suit. Oh, I know. Hey, Ruka. She takes the blindfold back off me. What now? Why don't I have your little friend help? What little friend? Your friend who could get the clothes on and off without having them tear up or throw them away. Inside my pocket something stirs. Oh, that friend. Not like she can stay out of this forever, huh? What are you talking about? You can come on out. Really? Awesome. Huh? Melissa shoots up out of my coat. I've been stuck in there all day. It sucked. A pixie? So you've heard of them? Yes, but what's a pixie doing? She's my pet. I'm nobody's pet, I'm his roommate. Ruka rescued Melissa a while back, and she's been with him ever since. She was in your pocket the entire day? Yep, I'm really good at not getting noticed. I've heard everything you've said today too. Oh, was the stun gun okay? Stun gun? You didn't feel any tingling or anything? I think I might have got knocked out for a bit. So she never even knew what hit her. Anyway, I got this. If it's just simple clothing, I can put it back like it was. You can really do that? Probably. Let's give it a try and find out. Okay, Ruka, you're going back under the blindfold. Lame. Alright, I'll cut just along the arm here. Okay, if you don't do too much, that's easier for me. Snip, 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 I can hear the scissors at work. Then the sound of fabric slipping off. It's embarrassing to think that there's a man beside me. So you're naked right now, huh? Be silent. You ready to see what I can do? Yeah. Melissa does something, presumably. Oh, the clothes are back the way they were. You should wait until she come out of the shower, put the torn clothes back on her, then get her to fix it. Because now you can't put them back on. Never seen her at work before either, I'm impressed. Hey, can I ask one quick question? What's up? How's she gonna put that back on now that it's fixed? Oh, right. Well, now I've proven my powers. That's true. Okay, Ruka. Here come the headphones. You brought those too? Now this way. Already down 2 senses. I'm herded along. I feel like a prisoner. I'm hustled and bustled from one position to the next as Fuyumi showers and gets dressed again. Did I mention I'm beat? Good hustle, Ruka. We don't need anything else from you today. Phew, I'll hold you to that. I'll undergo the same procedure, so please take a shower. When I get to see Fuyumi again, she's in casual clothes. The sleeves look totally natural too. We removed the portion for the fused part of our arms. Could be a lot worse. Anyway, I don't need a shower. Take one. Don't forget to use the soap either. You're stinky, Ruka. Punks. All I want to do is crash, but okay. Why does he hate showering so much? Half an hour or so later, finally it's all taken care of and the day is over. We've only got one final hurdle to cross. You're gonna make a big deal of how we sleep too. Not to worry, we've already come up with precautions. Clarice pulls out of all things handcuffs, which she neatly snaps onto my left hand. What? And I'll stick the other end on this table. Now you can't get up to anything naughty. Like I would. Unfortunately, you've earned 0 trust on that point. Did I mention that this really hurts? Tough it out. I'll sleep between you, so don't worry. Thank you. I appreciate your consideration when we've just met. Don't even worry about it. Somebody showed me some consideration too. You're a boy. Boys have to be strong. That's discrimination. I mean, it is. It's late at night. The room is black. I struck up a conversation with Fuyumi. Can't sleep? Ignoring me, huh? When she doesn't answer, I let myself gripe. Under the circumstances, I'm finding it very difficult. I get that. The arm isn't what you call comfortable. Why aren't you sleeping? You need to recharge for tomorrow. I've been thinking about stuff. So you do think. You're hilarious. What are you thinking about? About keepers. Everyone I meet chasing criminals surprises me. There's only a few types if you look at it that way. But no two ever have quite the same power, you know? Technically, no two powers are entirely identical, but some are so close as to be indistinguishable. They're like people's faces in that way. Some people you can't even tell apart, yeah. There are strangers who look more alike than twins. Others who aren't perfect matches but similar. Conversely, there are unique powers like Marghese's. This one's way too niche for anybody's good. But in the right niche, it's a pain in the patootie. How many keepers do you think there are in this country? Hard to guess. More than 1,000 or 2,000 anyway. The MPA identifies up to 200 new keepers yearly. The numbers seem to increase every year. More than 5,000 have been officially observed. I don't know if that's a lot or not the half of them. It only includes keepers whose specific abilities are known. Including those with latent powers would very likely double the figure. Doesn't count races like elders either, right? It does not. It's definitely a lot then. At the first, we have a policy. Never let down your guard against a keeper, regardless of their power. Always fight as if 2 or more with the same ability will appear. 3 people with crazy chimera making powers? No way. Realistically, the probability of that must be close to 0. It's a matter of attitude and of approach. It's not an approach I've thought of before, I admit. What, you mean be careful? You would do well to remember that. It may be useful to you someday. I sure as hell hope it never has to be. 3 people with unusual powers. Sounds less like a fight and more like a checkmate. Do you... I guess she conked out. I better try and get some shut-eye too. I might need my strength for tomorrow. And that seems like the perfect time to wrap this episode up because we're out of time for today. But it looks like we're starting to get things sorted. I don't know how she's planning to get Margezi because we've got like basically no leads to run on, but I'm sure some magic Deus Ex marketer will come along and give us a push in the right direction. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.